if you're thinking of doing the Wicklow Way the last week in June and the first week of July, these barriers are testament to the fact that it's quite difficult to get to the start. In fact, you can't get to the official start, you have to walk round it. Hi folks, so we're in Ireland and we're at the start of the Wicklow Way. Not the official start, as you may see from the background, because there's a festival on. And so we've been kind of locked out from where we would normally start. But hey ho, at least we're making a start. As you'll see, I've got my son Joshua with me, so yeah, he's offered to carry my bags all the way, so I have to bring him along. Right, okay, let's get going. A useful map to the Wicklow Way. Now this just covers what it declares to be the first stage. If we'd been able to go to the official start, we would have had a whole map. But now this does tell us that Marlay Park, and 132 kilometres. And we're currently round here, but the start is up there, which we couldn't get to. I'll keep saying that because it annoyed me. And we're trying to get down here today. We're probably going to go a little bit further, but most people will aim for the youth hostel here. Right, definitely no more talking. We seem to have lost a lot of time this morning because of all of this kind of stuff. You can see all the railings to keep people on the straight and narrow away from the festival. So we're on quite a busy road here that connects over to the M50 there. But the interesting point here is the radio mast that looks like a tree. How well camouflaged is that? Our first official finger post. Of all places, underneath the motorway.
We're at the frog zone.
So the Wicklow Way goes along a number of small roads, but with roads like this, who cares? Well, we were following the track this way and we actually went round the bend. But if you ever come in this way, you have to just keep your eye out to the right because the track squeezes between the logs and they kind of block the view. But as you can see over here, there is the little walking man and the first bench I've ever seen. And the big walking man. So this is Knockery Hostel. We're not planning to stay here, but we thought it would be open. But apparently it's not open until July. So if you ever come in this way, yeah, don't be too reliant on this for water or anything. We were lucky that we was actually able to capture someone cutting the lawn who actually has given us some water. We need to get back on the trail. But the scenery is looking good and the weather. So we've got a map here, and obviously it says there the Wicklow Trails, but one of the things I think a lot of people would be interested in, as you can see it says here, wild camping is permitted in the Wicklow Mountains National Park, and we're certainly going to take advantage of that. So we are here, Crone car park. We managed to grab a coffee off a mobile shop. I'm going down here to, it says the water gates. There's a waterfall, and according to our app, there's a good place for a wild camp along here somewhere. So we shall see how we get on. Right. My tent, Joshua's tent. Two guys bike packing from Ireland. And then over here we have three Frenchmen. We've got a great setup here. Come on, give us the story. What are you doing?
It's my first time bikepacking, so I'm not an expert at it. But what we're doing is just got a tarp and trying to keep everything as light as possible, carry as little as possible, and just tarp, throw it over the bike.
Wow.
And, easy camping, thank God. We were worried about the mosquitoes and the midgets for a while, but luckily they've gone away now. The sun's gone down,
that's brilliant. Okay. And how much weight are you carrying? Do you know?
Oh, I have no idea, to be honest.
Okay.
I know it could be a lot lighter as well, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
For now, I'm worried. We've that mountain to worry about tomorrow, but once we're over that, we'll be fine, I'm sure.
I'm sure you will. Well, best of luck with everything.
Right, thanks for that.
See ya. Morning, folks, and what a fine morning it is. We are expecting great weather today. Yesterday we did 16 miles, and we plan to do something similar today. Although we was in a great spot, the midges were hell when they came out. And the same this morning. So, yep, it was get up and go. We're in a nice spot now. In fact, I think we're at the highest point on the Wicklow Way. But it's all downhill from now, kind of. Right, no more talking, Josh. We need to get going. This is where we are at the moment, Pier Gate, and we're heading down, and we want to get to around here. What was it called again?
Glendalough.
Yeah, Glendalough. That's where we're thinking we might finish today. But the other nice news for us, heading south 106 kilometres. Not far at all. How about that for a village sign for Old Bridge? Now normally this traffic, there would be no traffic on this road, but there's an event ahead, a festival, which I think is called Beyond the Pale. Yep, we've come from Dublin and we're going to Glendalough. And the garden that had the fairies clearly granted our wishes.
Full up?
Yeah, drinking water.
A lot of people have written thanks on it and other bits if you come have a look. It says thanks there. It's a little Canadian flag. That's in Thank you.
Wow. So on the Wicklow Way, there's 3 of these. And obviously you can spend the night there. In fact, some details there. Fantastic. Fitness bench. And they've got a water tap there. But it has come off the roof, so yeah, you do need to boil it. Yeah, obviously a place for a fire. All good stuff. However, we're moving on because it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so too early for us to stop. Josh gives it a great thumbs up. It was fantastic in there. Definitely come again. Right, need to get going. What can I say? Through the archway, it's got to be. So we're at the top of Mullacor, which is just off the Wicklow Way on a bit of a plateau. And then you can just see the tents in the distance.
So there's Nigel making his way back up. There's his tent. I don't know if you can see that. I'm stood inside a little rainbow.
Yes, it's end of day 2. 20 miles we achieved today. And we ate a lot of food and drank a lot of liquid. Pints of Guinness included in there. And that was fun. Yeah, we've had some great sunset here, and we had a bit of a cloud inversion at one point as well. We're on top of a bit of a mountain that's just off the Wicklow Way, and tomorrow we kind of want to stick to about 16 miles, but we shall see where we get to. Right, it's getting a bit chilly up here, so off to bed with me. See you in the morning.